post game for a while. What do you feel like kind of just fell apart for you guys there in the last 5 or 7 minutes or so?
I just say they made a lot of key shots. They played really well. I don't think we played our best game, but I think we kept fighting to the end. And that's all you can ask for from a coaching staff, from a teammate perspective. But like I said, they made some huge shots down the stretch, and that's just how the game goes sometimes.
What do you feel just wasn't working for you guys offensively? Maybe in the last 5 minutes or so.
I wouldn't say it wasn't working. Nothing was working offensively. I mean, we was getting good shots. We had a couple go in and out. We had a couple looks at the rim that, like I said, those usually drop. So I think if we hit those shots, those games is completely different. It's probably a tied game. We're up one, maybe down one. So I think the shots that we were getting were good. We just weren't falling.
When you have that stretch late in the season where you guys really come on, you're fighting, is this how deflating is a loss like this, or is it at all for you guys?
Not deflating. Mm-hmm. Like I said, you're playing a really good basketball team. Everybody's hungry to win at this time of year, so everybody's gonna come with their best punch. And like I said, we kept fighting until the end. It'd be different if we laid over and just let them do what they wanted to do. We made it tough for them. And they still hit the shots. That's all we can ask, from a teammate perspective and a coach's standpoint. Just keep fighting. Even when our shots aren't going in, just try to make it as hard as possible.
I know you played with Bamba at Washington State. Just how tough a cover was he for you guys today?
Yeah. He's a big guard getting downhill, broad shoulders, and he can create those angles off when he comes off too, and everything. It was good to play against him twice this year. I hadn't seen him in a long time. But yeah, tough guard. Just getting downhill with so much force and being able to finish through contact makes it a really hard guard.
Do you feel like you guys have done enough to reach the tournament at this point? Or do you...
I don't really pay too much attention to it. We'll find out Sunday. I think our resume kind of speaks for itself a little bit, especially down the stretch. But like I said, it all depends on Sunday. So we'll be sitting around waiting to watch, see what happens.
Yeah. So is it you just feel like it'll just be kind of a waiting game, just nervous the next couple days?
Yeah, I think no matter what, you might think you're in, then you're out. You might think you're out, but then you're in. So I think regardless of what goes on, it's going to be a waiting game regardless.
Is there a general case you think has been made for your team to get in, or do you think it's just the resume alone speaks for itself?
I think the resume, how hard we've been playing down the stretch. We've been playing some really good basketball, and I just think if we're one of those teams to get in, we can make some noise and make a run.
What was it today that you guys couldn't quite get there? You made some runs, but Oregon it seemed like they really kept the paint defended really well.
When we got downhill, we made some shots. We had some shots that should have went in. They went in and out. Shots that we usually hit. They made it tough, but I felt like we were still getting our shots and the shots that we normally hit. So on the offensive end, I don't think it was really much of an issue. We just got to get those shots to drop.
Defensively, could you guys have done anything different on those guys?
We tried to take away Biddle and Shelster as much as we could, but Bamba and Angel kind of got off to a really good start. So we was trying to figure out what we want to do from there. But I think overall, just throughout the game, we made it hard for them. They hit some tough shots. They hit some key shots down the stretch. They had a couple guys come off the bench and hit shots that we didn't really see them hitting. But that's how basketball goes sometimes.
How would you describe kind of the last bit of the season, winning 5 of 7 coming into this game, the way this team has come together, and even though not the result you wanted today, just how this team is playing right now?
Yeah, I feel like we've been more together than any part of the season. So obviously winning helps, and I just think that through all the ups and downs, even from the beginning of the season, we stayed true to who we are and stayed together. And we felt really confident coming into this game, heading into this tournament. And like I said, on Sunday we'll see what happens, and we'll be more confident heading into that.
Do you believe